say or what?
So a big thank you to my husband's co-worker who's donating a fallen tree branches and tree limbs to us for the purpose of having fire pit wood. Yeah, this is wood for our fire pit. The tree fell in my husband's co-worker's yard, and they are giving us wood, donating wood to us because they know we like to burn firewood and have cozy evenings. So yeah, shout out to my husband's co-worker. Thanks so much.
If you chop that piece that's on the ground, you definitely want some of that. Probably go up. Wait on that right now. Get ready.
Curious about this piece of jam.
It would look pretty.
My grandmother used to make this. Huh? $8.
Yeah, that looks so pretty.
Which one you want?
Whichever one you pick up. Hey, good morning. We are just out and about at a local farmer's market. We're in a small city called Decatur, Alabama. And we're at the farmer's market picking up some items from the farmer's market. But this one is really nice. We like to go to the different farmer's market in the different like local towns in our area. So yeah, just hanging out. Called Decatur, Alabama.
Like that.
Decatur. I mean, it's coming. Like, I've been here for 3 years and the people be in my ear, and so sometimes I pick up on it. Like, does that make sense? Am I making sense?
Stop it.
Oh, that one. I don't really like the sense one because, what do you mean? Am I making sense? Yes, you're making perfect sense to me, but do I have to hear you ask me, am I making sense? Am I making sense? Yep, that's how they say it. Oh, okay. Let's see, we went to the farmer's market the other day. Uh-oh. Where you going? Hold up. And we picked this baby up here from the farmer's market. So this will be dinner. Not dinner, but dinner. Hey, where you going? You want more cabbage for dinner? Is that what that is? Trying to get my shot. Get my angle on. But anyway, y'all, so cabbage for dinner. Come on about to get ready, y'all. It's cold in here. But you might want to be trying to cool off a little bit these days and times because it's so sweltering hot. Just got off work. Cabbage for dinner. See y'all in a minute. Girl, that shot was not trying to let me be great, was it? But I was determined to get it to y'all. Okay, so yeah, we having cabbage for dinner tonight, and I'll add like sausages to it. We went to the farmer's market probably earlier in this vlog. I think this is gonna be that vlog, I think. But I heard that you are supposed to smash the lettuce on the countertop and then twist this off. I don't want to try that because, for one, it looks a little beat up enough. But that's kind of what it be like when you really grow it straight, you know, out of the garden, and not purchase it at the market or your local Walmart. But yeah, that's what I heard that you're supposed to do. But we just gonna cut that little core. I think that's what they call it. We're gonna cut that right on off. But it's giving me a big old struggle. Okay, there we go. I know the knife shouldn't be that doggone dull. It's not that dull. But anyway, y'all, so just getting off work, like I said. Been off probably, well, been home probably like 45 minutes to an hour, somewhere in there. And I want to get this cabbage on because y'all know how it is. Produce can go real fast, and we buy a lot of produce around here. The hubs was off of meat, back on it, but he told me that he wanted to slack off of it again. I don't think that that means he's going to totally get rid of it like he was for 7 or 8 years. So we'll have some sausage in the cabbage. Just trying to get some of these little beat up marks off a little bit and rinse it real good. Hold on, y'all. Where is my, I'll just use this one, cutting board. Use this one. But anyway, y'all, so how y'all doing? I hope your day is well and going well. Y'all, I really wanted to ask y'all a couple of questions. Really, probably just one question, maybe. I know I asked you all about if anybody was vlogging every day in August, like doing beta. So thank you and shout out to everybody who answered that question. I really do appreciate y'all for answering the question. I'm back on the fence about it. I know that I told y'all I had decided, but I am back on the fence. I won't know until probably August 1st how I'm feeling. So that's that on that. But I appreciate you all for responding and letting me know, you know, like you thought about it, not sure if you want to do it or not. I encourage you to do it on some level, maybe even shorts or whatever. It's fun, it's a challenge if you have the time and the patience, and you know, but everybody know how they want their content to turn out and produce. And sometimes I will say, like I said before in the last vlog, when you're vlogging every day, sometimes you don't have time for all that when you're on the mission of making sure that you post every day. You just don't have time to give it that little, you know, that put that little crisp on it, that little shine, you know what I mean? So, but needless to say, I will say that it is a challenge. It is very fun. And if you can, you can. And if you know, can or don't want to, hey, to each his own. And I totally understand, because it's a big commitment to vlog every day, or at least drop a video, even if you're not vlogging and you're dropping a video every day. Big old commitment. I noticed that I tend to stand here a lot when I'm in the kitchen and talk to you guys. No rhyme, no reason. Just that I noticed it. I don't know if you all noticed it, but I noticed it when I'm editing. But this is my spot right here, y'all. So expect more of it, more of the same. More of the same, y'all. I stopped at Bojangles on the way home from work today, and I just got like chicken breast and a biscuit just to hold me over till I got home. I feel like I'm gonna have to rinse this some more. What is this little guy here? Sure, no. Okay. Digress there a little bit. I'm gonna rinse these off some more. But anyway, stopped at Bojangles. Let me tell y'all something that I noticed. I don't know if it's just Bojangles or if this is really a thing, but it has happened not just to me, but also to Mubs. We were together one time. I think this might have been when we got here, our first time going, like, I don't know, he may have went before without me on his lunch break, but I know I hadn't had Bojangles yet. And we stopped at Bojangles, and the transaction went where my husband gave his card, and then the guy took the card and set it down, went and got his food, brought the food back, gave him the food, and then we were about to pull off, and my husband was like, hey, you know, you didn't give me my card or whatever. And so the guy, Tankersley, what is she doing? This little girl. It is what it is with Tankersley. Let me stop her, y'all. She is in this fire pit. Hold on, y'all. Okay, washed my hands real good. Clorox and soapy water. And all bleach is not bleach. Only Clorox is. So that's what we use around here. Honey, that's what I grew up on. But anyway, long story short, y'all. The guy tried to pull a little flim that we thought, we just kind of thought it. Now, so after that, 2 separate occasions, it's happened to me at a Bojangles. I don't know if I'm just being a conspiracy theorist about it, but let me tell you what happened today. I go there. There was a car in front of me, no cars behind me. I give my order, drive up, I see the car. They gave them the food, and then as I'm pulling up, the girl is looking out of the drive-through window like, dang, she gone. So in my mind, I'm like, well, should I blow my horn? Should I drive off and alert the lady? Like, look like, so she's talking to, you know, the colleagues behind her, frying the chicken and everything, or whatever they do. No disrespect, because, hey, job is a job. I've never had a fast food job, but I respect them. But anyway, long story short, so, girl, so I think that they had her card. Mind you, this is what happened to me. So she, whatever happened, she says, you know, look like, so I'm thinking the lady gonna spin around. She didn't. She kept going to left. So the girl, she was shaking her head and doing one of these numbers, but she's handing, now mind you, hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself on the story. So as she's doing all of that and talking to the colleagues, she's reaching her hand off of my card, but also doing this whole thing, trying to super distract me, because I was like, huh, what? So I give her my card. She's still talking to them about not, you know, I guess being able to stop the lady or whatever in the world the case may be. Same thing. She put my card down, proceeded to hand me my drink. Boom. I should have been vlogging, but I wasn't. I was off. She then proceeded to hand me my food. Boom. Now, I already saw what happened to old girl or boy, whoever that was, homegirl or homeboy up there. But mind you, in the recesses of my mind, back in the gray matter, I'm recalling what happened to my hubs, my boo thing, a couple years ago, maybe 3 because we'll be here 3 years next month. Can y'all believe that? 3 years. So, long story short, I looked at her. Then that's when it triggered her. Because there ain't nobody else behind to do the flim-flam. No cars were behind me. So I'm waiting. Because this is not going to happen to me. And what happened to my hubs is not going to happen to me. And like I said, I don't know if this is the most recent flim-flam SKIM scam. But it's not going to happen to me or my hubs. Because we was up on it. Oh, I take that back. It also kind of happened to me at Checkers. I forgot about that. It did happen to me at the Checkers. Now, this particular time, I'm paying with my credit card, of which I probably shouldn't have been paying with my credit card or whatever, but I was. So, why was I paying with my credit card? It was a real valid reason. I don't know if I had made a mistake and switched purses and left I think I switched purses and left my debit card at home. I'm like, dang, I'm real hungry, starving actually. I'm gonna go on and stop at this Checkers and go to my next site. Once I got there though, that's when I realized I didn't have my card. Long story short, same thing. This is what they did. They said, can you pull up? Because I had to even call my good homegirl, like a sister to me in Michigan, and we chopped it up about it at home in Detroit. So, and I'm all over the place with this story, but y'all stick with me. Stay with me. Y'all know how I do. But anyway, so, and I hope y'all keep it up. And I think y'all can. It's not y'all, it's me. But anyway, so that at the Checkers, they tell me pull up and park straight ahead. Now they had already like gave me, what did they give me? They gave me my drink and told me to wait on my food. Okay, so I was like, okay, well, you know, give me my card. Because that's when I'm recalling again what happened to my husband at the Bojangles. But this was Checkers. So he was like, okay, I'm going to bring it to you just, but no, you're not. Give me my card. I'm not even pulling off. I'm going to hold up your line because really I don't even understand why I got to pull off for whatever this is that I'm getting, which was like chicken fingers or something. Like that should be ready on deck. It's lunch hour, you know. So, but anyway, they wanted me to pull up, and if I wouldn't have demanded my credit card and just wait, I'll wait. I'm like, what was that lady name at lunchtime when we used to talk? I'll wait on y'all to stop talking. I'll wait. I'll wait. Give me my card. You already halfway when you do bring me my food to the car, of which, why is that a thing? This is the fast, like, it used to be quicker to go through the drive-thru than to go in, but now it's quicker to go in than to go through the drive-thru. But, so, I'm like, I'm not pulling off until you give me my card. Like, it's no reason for you to hold my card. And matter of fact, when you do bring me my chicken fingers or whatever it was that I had, it was just a little small meal or whatever. I was like, make sure I have my barbecue sauce, please. I didn't make a big stink about it, of course, because y'all already know what that's about. I just was really like, oh, that's okay. I can wait. You know, because I already saw you swipe my card. So I was like, I can wait here. My card, please. And oh, by the way, can you please make sure I have some barbecue sauce? Because, you know, you got to put that on it. A little icing, so we don't know if they're going to tamper. I've heard these things. I don't know if it's true, but I'm just saying what I heard. So anyway, long story short, I cannot believe that almost happened to me again today, but just seeing it optically happen to this car in front of me. And what looked like, if I wasn't aware or paying attention, could have happened to me, but I'm so hip to the game. I was like, oh, that will not happen. And I felt bad because I should have blew the horn to alert, but from the drive-through to where the turn, where you turn off into the road was kind of a nice little distance. I don't even think that they would have been paying any attention. Everyone has their windows up these days. It's super duper hot. I'm sure that they had their air conditioning on. So, but here's the real long story short. Beware, all my viewers, Y'all like sisters to me. Matter of fact, y'all are my sisters, period, point blank. We sisters over here. And I take that even very seriously. The reason why you're my sister is out of love and respect for you. I grew up from, I'm a product of the 70s kid, 70s and 80s. If you black power, brother, sister type of thing, or from the church, sister and brother, sister Carla, brother Eric. You see what I'm saying? So it's out of respect that I call you my sister, when I respect you and call you my sister. And if I call you my little sister, yeah, that's because I recognize that really I'm old enough to be your big sister, to mentor you, to advise you, to love on you, care for you, and all that. But that's, I'm on another topic, y'all, that don't have nothing to do with, but way back there, maybe, possibly you. Okay, I might have to edit that out. But I'm just saying, sometimes people get offended when you call them your sister or your little sister type of thing or whatever. But if I call you my little sister, it's out of respect, because you know, that's how much I care about you and care for you. And again, it's an era thing, probably. Era, E-R-A. You know, that's the era I come from. You know, that's what you did. Brother and sister. Sister and brother. Right on. Okay? That's what's up. So, but anyway, y'all beware. Get y'all card. Really, they should swipe your card to make sure it clears. Because what if you don't have the money on your card? Or what if your card is declined, or your card is insufficient funds, or whatever the case may be? They're supposed to swipe the card before they even give you the food, and then give you your card back before they give you the food. That's the process. Swipe my card. Let me know if I'm good. Give me my card back. Then hand me my food. That's just how it's supposed to go, y'all. That's it. That's all. Period. Bottom line. Let me bottom line you. Triple time. Bottom line, bottom line, bottom line. That's just what it is. But these days, people hungry. My heart goes out to people, because you don't have to do that, you know. And who was it? I was watching somebody. I'm always watching somebody's video, but I think it might have been even Risha. And her husband was talking about these water boys or something like that. That was so super interesting to me, because I had never heard of that. And I asked my husband, I'm like, have you heard of this about some water boys? You know, and my husband, of course, he heard about it, because he always up on it. I'm never up on it. I'm always in the dark 5, 6, 7 years later hearing about stuff. But I didn't know that was a thing with the water. Water, what, $1? Water should be free, but that's a part of the human condition. Maslow's hierarchy of needs, a basic philosophical right, human right, the human condition to have water, and then people using it as the FLIM, FLAM, SKIM, scam. Girl, how dare they? But anyway, my husband, he really does not like when the cabbage is like this color. I hope he likes this one. He likes a lot of green on his, and this one didn't come with a lot of green, like that deep, those outer layer. He really likes those, but I really like it like this, because they get so much softer, and they're more delicate to cook than the other ones to me. So, but anyway, y'all, I just had to bring that little public, what do they call it? PSA, public service announcement. Public service announcement to you guys. Okay? Public service announcement. Beware. Get your card. You might not have heard of it. Maybe it's just me and it happened to me and my husband in that one car. But 3 is too many in these days and times for it to happen to. And for me to experience it basically with my husband, then at the Checkers, then today, that car and myself included, that's one time too many. That's almost a epidemic. Nearly a pandemic, probably. That's a crisis. How hard times are. Don't nobody got time to be losing their debit card to you that you know kept it and then decided to go on a shopping spree or whatever in the world. This was a long little rant. 21 minutes. Look at this. I'm all my husband probably gone, but sorry. I'll be trying to be so. Let me stop this. Okay, y'all. So I put some sausages on there in the skillet cast iron. Y'all know how we do over here, rendering down. I saw that on a TV show. And then I'm gonna add peppers and variety pepper, multicolor, and a little bit of onion, just a little bit. So, yeah. All right, y'all, got it all in there. Got some peppers in there. A little bit of onion. Popping, y'all, popping. Now I'm going to put in my cabbage. That was the part that was close to the core. I really like this part. Oh, the hubs is calling me, y'all. See y'all in a minute. Call y'all right back. Hey girl, hey, good morning. Today is July 22nd. Just made it to work. You already know the vibe over here. It's a work day. I was supposed to change out my trays this morning, but I'm gonna do it when I get home later on, because I think we're in 14 of 16, y'all, as of today. I'm so super happy about that. I'm just putting on a little bit of my face, just a little bit, y'all, just a little bit. Just a little bit. How y'all doing today? I'm actually getting here a little later than where I wanted to get here. I think I have about like 2 minutes to spare. But I left work a little later yesterday than I wanted to leave yesterday, so I can flex it out. If you know, you know. Dry skin, come on now. At least I hope that was dry skin. Oh no, hopefully nothing was, you know. Okay. I think it was dry skin. It's always dry skin in around here, and here. I don't know why. But I do use, I've been using this number 7. Have y'all used number 7 before? Yeah, I have been using number 7. But anyway, y'all, this is Scarlett just vlogging life. Is work vibes, if you didn't know what the vibe is. But I think you know. You already know the vibe over here. You know the vibes. You already know the vibes, y'all. So, see y'all in a minute.
Just pulled up to the house, don't feel like getting out. I'ma just lay back and crack this window. I've been doing my best, taking a moment to rest, feeling stressed out. Give it a cut, I put that on God when it gets hard. I stay on my job like no days off, so you can go home. With that low mentality, jump on jealousy. My only daughter. Do I make